Back to the track for the men's 1500 metres, and this is a really exciting race. Interestingly, 14 out of 16 of these athletes are aged 25 or younger, and also all but 2 have set personal bests recently. We've been commenting about a lot of young athletes being given opportunities, and I suppose that's partly the case because there's a chance to develop through this competition, maybe towards the World Athletics Championships later in the summer, maybe those rewarded for early season performances too. This is Niels Laros, the 18-year-old, so he's a great example of what I've just been talking about. 3:32.89 for the man who won the 1500 and 3000 golds in Jerusalem at the Under-18 European Championships last year. This is Pietra Aresi, so he's 23, which is quite old within this field. Believe me, 3:33 he has run this year. European outdoor 4th in Munich and indoor 5th. Perhaps, maybe, just maybe the favourite though is the Spaniard Mo Katir. European silver medalist over 5,000 and world bronze over this distance. Filip Ostrovsky in Bydgoszcz this month, he improved to 3:36. And we also flashed past in the green of Portugal, Isaac Nader, 3:31.67 in France. 6 seconds improvement this year, and yeah, 2 years ago that was Portugal's only track victory. Liliana Sarr in the field, but they could also do with some crucial points. Another team mid-table. This, of course, the middle session out of 3 in the first division of these European Athletics Team Championships. So a really curious race and a tough one to pick a winner from. However, the experience of Mo Katir, the 25-year-old whose best time came in an absolutely thrilling Monaco Diamond League race 2 years ago, 3:28.76. It was in Oslo, the Diamond League circuit, that he ran 3:28.89, so very close to that. And of course he has that endurance quality that comes from regularly running the 5,000 metres. He hasn't started off very quickly at all, Hannah England.
No, this is a very controlled race here, and I think for me, Mo Katir with that 12:52 win, the Florence Diamond League, why is he not just at the front going super hard in that 3:28? And there's some fast athletes in this field. I said this, I think, in perhaps it was Division 2. I love male European 1500 metre racing. This is what they do. Everybody backs their sprint finish. No one wants to show their cards. You can see perhaps the Italian Elise losing his patience slightly, but it's a sedate pace, and there's a lot of men that are very, very good off a race like this. George Mills is one of those. He's usually very good at positioning himself, but Mohamed Katir of Spain, you can see him on the red on the outside here. He can't leave it too late. He shouldn't be gambling. He's got strength here that he's potentially not using yet.
Yeah, George Mills in a good position, the 24-year-old. His father was a footballer, Danny, who played for England, and he said that his dad has taught him how to deal with pressure. Might that be important in this race? Also there, Romain Monet of France is in 4th right now as Katir just moves on to the shoulder of Aresi of Italy. Monet improved a couple of weeks ago in Montesson to 3:34. So, well, they've all got great times, but this isn't necessarily the race in which they'll produce more of those clockings. But you can see visibly now, starting to push on. Nader there in the green of Portugal, Niels Laros in the background. And given those victories that we've seen for Camilla Laus in the women's 800 metres, you almost feel like we need to be watching just who is a little further back, who might have so much to give and might still somehow time it right. So Katir of Spain, from Mills of Britain, then Aresi, who's just sneaking back through again, so he stays in contention. 2:43.63 at the bell. Nader looking to make it back-to-back wins, of course inside the same stadium as well. Niels Laros, the youngest, of course, 18 years of age. 7 seconds improvement this year, fresh from that PB, 3:32 in Nice last weekend. But Mo Katir is gritting his teeth. It's an Iberian battle all of a sudden, but for how long, I wonder? Laros up into third. Niels fighting to stay in contention, but too far back now, surely. Still Katir against Nader. Laros fighting, but Mo Katir does hold on. 3:36.97 on the clock. And a key victory for Spain, another side in mid-table. And Katir has set a new championship record, also one that we weren't sure whether that was possible given the early pace, but ultimately so many of these men had gone faster than Jakob Alusa's record from 2014 of 3:37.74. Super impressive from Katir to hold off so many fast chargers behind.
Yes, a 53-second last lap there from Mohamed Katir, and it was building up from about 650 metres out as suddenly there was a change of gear, and Katir even got that championship record slowing down over the last 5 metres as he knew he'd got the victory and gone past everybody. Here's a recap of the race. Well, Katir, we knew, I mean, he's the Spanish record holder over the 1,500 metres, 3,000 and 5,000 metres. In addition to him being a 3:28 man, he's also run 12:50 for the 5,000 metres. He really did have all the weapons in his armoury. Aracy here, looking good at this stage. This is just coming into the last lap. But Katir, and he's really starting to build up experience as well over the last 18 months. And he's getting some very, very good results indeed. Just seeing him come down the home straight, as you were saying, a real surprise to get that championship record, but a reflection on his quality. And he does it, celebrating with the crowd.
And it was a great bronze medal for Mohamed Katir behind Jake Whiteman and Jakob Ingebrigtsen, and he's got a choice here as he looks towards Budapest. He's been very good over 5,000. This is a wonderful tactical victory, and we know he's good over 1,500 metres as well. And I think a good tactical positioning and a good change of pace. And Nader gave it everything he could. I thought it was impressive of the Portuguese athlete and the youngster Niels Laros.
Yeah, he kept his cool really as we look at this full result. Katir from Nader, from Laros, because at the very start of the race there was a lot of after you, you know, not my tactic, to lead from the